What's up, y'all? It's your boy Keith, KJ Buckets, coming to you with another video today. Today's a special day, you know, it's Mother's Day, of course, and, you know, so you guys out there, go shout out to your moms. Mothers out there, they really don't care about Christmas, Thanksgiving, all those holidays. The holiday that really, like, holds a special place in their heart is Mother's Day. So, you know, it's a day that you recognize them for and appreciate all that they done. So, you know, go out there, whoever was a mother figure in your life, just call them and tell them that you love them and you appreciate them and give them a happy Mother's Day. I'm actually right now, I'm on my way to the Cheesecake Factory, you know, like, I don't know. My mom, she likes the Cheesecake Factory, so we about to go there to go eat right now. It's early in the morning, so we got to get there because I know that wait's gonna be forever. I actually got her gift here. I got her some Bath and Body Works. I got her this nice little bag right here, which is sweet. I like it and stuff like that. I hope she likes it and stuff. You know, she doesn't expect a lot, but you know, I wanted to get that for her because just to show her appreciation and you know, and that I love her. On the flip side, since it's Mother's Day, I wanted to tell, you know, a Mother's Day story. And I know you guys can relate to me when I say all this, but if there's one person in your life that you fear, it is your mom's. Let's be real, let's be honest. One person that you, in the back of your mind, you like, dang, what happened? Wait until after my mom finds out about this. Does that ever go through your mind where you're like, shit, like, now my mom knows about this, because what's going to happen now? It doesn't matter what the consequences were with whatever you did, whether it was school or whatever the case may be, but that phone call to your moms, you like, oh, I'm really going to get it now. It doesn't matter what it is. Moms always pumps a type of fear in your heart where you just like, man, I can't get in trouble. So for me, I remember it was this one time I had cheated on a test back in high school, and I got caught and I got in trouble. And me in high school, I never was the type of kid where I'll get detention, or I really didn't get in trouble. I stayed in my lane, but I had trouble in math. That's one subject that I always had trouble in, and it was tough for me. I took a test, nervous about the test. I needed to pass the test to pass the class. I had a friend that said, yo, who took the test earlier, and was like, I got the answers to the test and this and that. One was you want to take it and this and that. So we had these back in the day, we had these big calculators, but you could put like answers in them and all kind of stuff. So like, here's my dumb ass. I go ahead and take the answers to the test and put it all in my phone, in my calculator and stuff. And you know, knowing a nigga's guilty, I went ahead and did it anyway, thinking I wasn't gonna get caught. The teachers would pass out the test and they have the numbers in the corner. And the reason why they had that, basically the questions around and things like that, so people don't cheat. Or whoever does cheat, you know, you could catch them in the act. Well, that was me. That was the person that got caught in the act. So, you know, I'm taking the test and I go ahead and I'm writing the answers in. The next day comes, she hands out all the people's tests back. You know, hands them back, passes them back out. And at the top of my test, it had in red ink, see me after class. And I was like, oh shit. She just gave me this blank stare when she passed my test and she said, see me after class. So I'm like, damn. So I'm sitting in class the whole 50 minutes in class, shaking in my boots. I mean, sweating, scared out my mind. Like, I'm like, damn. I was like, what does she want to talk to me about? And in the back of my mind, I knew what she wanted to talk to me about, but I was just hoping it was something else. So I go up to her, and then she goes, Keith, so I noticed in your test that your answers and stuff match another test that I passed out in another class, you know, prior to yours. And I was like, oh, okay. And I was like, well, having a blank stare and dumbass, I'm like, damn, what can I say? What can I say in the back of my mind to try to get out this situation? And I was like, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I worked the answers out, and I worked the, you know, questions out and try to figure out the answer, and that's the answer I came up with. But she was like, but it's exactly the same answers as people's tests in the other class. So how is that possible? I'm like, I'm fucked. And she was like, look, I just want to know from you, and I want you to be honest to me. Did you cheat on this test? I just broke down and I was like, yeah. So she's like, all right, go to the dean's office. So I go to the dean's office. And that walk to the dean's office was probably one of the longest walks of my life. And it was one of the longest walks of my life because I was like, damn. In the back of my mind, I was like, forget about getting maybe suspended or detention for like months. It's like, when I get home, my mama is going to kill me. And that's the type of fear that my mom pumped in me. Shoe thrown at you, shoes, whatever object was like next to her, she was gonna grab and pick up. My mom could have probably pitched for the Los Angeles Dodgers or the New York Yankees, because when she was mad about something, she would hit you dead on. It don't matter what it was. It don't matter if it was like she was aiming at you with a shoe. You can dodge as much as you can. It was like it was curving and coming right at you. Bah! The dean calls my mom, puts her on speaker, and he goes, Mrs. Jackson? And she's like, yes. She was like, this is the dean of St. Bernard's. This is the dean of St. Bernard's School, and I'm calling in regard to your son. And she's like, yes, what about my son? And I could tell when she said that, it was like her voice changed. And it was like, I'm in trouble. That was scary. I just want to let you know your son took a test the other day, and he got caught cheating on the test. The teacher figured it out today. And so, you know, he's not going to be able to basically continue school today. We're going to send him home. So we would need somebody to come down to pick him up. Can you do that? When he said that question, my mom paused for a second, and I knew I was in trouble because she was quiet as hell. She didn't say nothing for like a minute, and to the point where either the dean was like, Mrs. Jackson, are you there? And she was like, yes, I'll come pick him up. And I was just like, oh shit, because I knew when I got in that car, my ass was grass. I was done. I was done. It don't matter what it is. I said, I may not make it to summer school. I may not make it to detention. You may not even see me ever again. Because when my mom gets a hold of me, all hell's about to break loose. And I remember my mom was that type of person where she was like, there's one thing, when I went to school, she was like, do not have school call me to come pick you up because you in trouble and on my job. She was like, you know, she was serious about her money. You know, I'm working and stuff. I don't need to be off my job or tell my boss that I gotta come pick you up because you in trouble. It's gonna be some problems. So when she came to pick me up, man, like my heart's beating fast. There was nothing I could say. I was defenseless. I was pretty much waiting for a fist to come across the drive from the driver to the passenger side, and my mom drove me all the way home in the car and not saying one word to me. Not one word. I started to tear up and start crying because I was like, dude, I'm really about to die. Like, I've never seen this before. My mom has not said one word to me from the school to home. So I'm sitting here crying, and I'm crying and just have tears coming down my eyes because I know I disappointed her and she is pissed off. And so when I got home, man, I get into the house and it was like all hell broke loose. Shoes thrown at you, belts coming at you, anything she could, a book, bow. I mean, I couldn't dodge nothing. She hit me with everything. And I got in so much trouble, man, that basically I was not just only beat up from my mom. My mom didn't only whip my ass, but it was like to the point where I never cheated on a test again. I learned a valuable lesson. And one thing I learned was to never disappoint my mom. And I mean anybody in my family, because they worked too damn hard to get me to where I'm at today. My mother was always had my back, and I would never want to disappoint her in any way, shape, or form. And she's, you know, and I'm pretty sure everybody out there is the same way. That's one person they never want to disappoint is their mother. So, you know, that's something that happened to me. That's one person I always fear. Is my mother. And you know, and it's for a good reason. It's not for a bad reason. They work hard to get you to a point in life where you will be able to do the same thing for your kids later on down the line. So you never want to disappoint them because they work extremely hard. So moms, happy Mother's Day. I love you. And to all you mothers out there, it's the same thing, man. Happy Mother's Day to you guys. You guys deserve it. Enjoy your day. And peace.